Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo September 18, 2024. With the moon's move into your friendship sector today, you seek pleasant connections. There can be a lot of theory but little that sticks today, making it probably better to enjoy ideas that come to you without investing too much into them. With today's Venus-Chiron transit, some interactions can be delicate, as you may not feel as fully appreciated as you'd like. You might be concerned that you are not getting what you need from others, but the events of the day can bring you to a greater understanding of your commitment to self-care. For example, if you've invested too much energy into something that's not giving back, you'll feel the need to make changes now. Work or health problems can reach a head, especially if you've let some things slide. With an eclipse occurring tomorrow, defer important decisions, but take notes today. The universe is perfect in its design, and Taurus is always a vibrant masterpiece. We watch our luminaries and the celestial objects to understand the evolution of the human collective better. Jupiter, also known as the Great Benefic, takes 12 years to go around the Sun and spends about a year in each sign. Presently, it is fast-tracking through the mutable sign. This amplifies all of the themes of the twins. Because of this, singles may find that they can't make up their minds about who to choose and may even become stuck between two different lovers. How can the social aspect of your job trigger you? You may have dealt with some cliquey energy in your past jobs. Maybe old coworkers had a mean girl energy, or you could have struggled to fit in. These social wounds may be triggered when Venus in Libra opposes Chiron retrograde in Aries. A coworker could say or do something that makes you feel weird about your work environment. Instead of assuming the worst, try to work through the issue. Address what bothers you so that you can begin your healing process. Giving to others is something you enjoy doing because it's a way to express your intuitive nature, which can sometimes get overlooked. You are a sensitive person, and getting your needs met can go overlooked as well, unless you have very old friends who've known you for a while. You need to learn to put your feelings into words. Be on the lookout for ways to express your feelings and to be heard. A virtual book club is a fun and social way to express your emotional response to literature and could be a good place to start. You are going to meet someone interesting. Starting next week, you will get some news about this new relationship and this will soothe your heart. Until then, you will be going through a gray period, most notably in your professional life, and there will be some friction in your life today. You aren't very flexible or understanding, so tensions will be multiplying. The vibrations are speaking of this period as one in which you will be a little bit tormented, but this won't last long. In your sentimental life, be patient and everything will fall into place. Before leaving your career sector and concluding its first visit since Pluto, the planet of change and transformation, departed 14 days ago, the moon is spending its final hours forming a favorable aspect with Venus in your work sector and Jupiter in your income sector. This alignment occurs just as Venus enters her final 7 days, focusing on boosting your job confidence, attracting opportunities, and steering things toward financial success. The conditions are optimal for this transition, with luck and the principles of attraction and synchronicity working harmoniously together. 7 days before Venus, the planet of love is due to return to your relationship sector to begin the first planetary activity on the relationship front this year. The Sun moves into his final 7 days in your romantic sector and Mercury his final 10 days. This will end all planetary activity on the romantic front just as it is about to start up on the relationship front for the first time this year. This brings a chance to look forward to one while making the most of the final days of all planetary activity on the romantic front. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the universe is offering you a rare and beautiful opportunity to open up to someone in your life, to truly let them see the real you. Whether it's a close friend, a family member, or even someone new who has recently entered your life, this moment invites you to embrace vulnerability. It's not always easy to drop your guard, especially if you've been hurt before, but imagine what can unfold when you do. Have you ever had a conversation with someone that left you feeling lighter, as if a weight had been lifted from your shoulders? That's the kind of transformation you can experience today if you're willing to open your heart. Vulnerability is powerful. It's how we heal, how we grow, and how we create the deep, meaningful connections we all crave. Even if everything seems clear on the surface and you're confident about your decisions, it's still essential to pause and listen to your inner voice. Sometimes, what feels like a logical decision might overlook the emotional nuances of the situation. Life isn't just about making calculated choices, it's also about honoring your emotional well-being and the relationships that truly matter. In moments like this, it's important to remember that love, personal fulfillment, and emotional health are just as valuable as any material gain. Today, you have a unique clarity and ability to see things in their true light. Trust that insight. You have the wisdom within you to choose the right path. Have you ever had that feeling where your intuition just knew the way forward? That's what you're tapping into now. Trust yourself, you've got this. Now, you might be feeling a little off kilter, perhaps even a bit restless. Have you ever had one of those days where everything looks fine on the outside, but something just doesn't feel right underneath? It's as if there's a subtle tension lingering beneath the surface, and you can't quite pinpoint why. That's okay, it's completely normal to feel that way sometimes. The important thing is to not let that unease spill over into your relationships or decision-making. Stress has a way of amplifying small frustrations into bigger conflicts if it's not acknowledged. Instead of reacting impulsively or letting those feelings fester, take a step back. Give yourself a moment to breathe. Maybe take a walk in nature, meditate, or jot down your thoughts. Have you ever noticed how a bit of quiet reflection can turn your whole perspective around? It's amazing what a little distance from the situation can do to bring clarity and calm. One of the most wonderful things happening for you today is the way you're naturally drawing people toward you. Your energy is magnetic. People are noticing your kindness, your compassion, and your authenticity. Whether it's in your words or actions, you're radiating a warmth that makes others want to connect with you. This is an excellent time to strengthen your bonds with those around you. Maybe it's deepening a relationship with a close friend, or perhaps it's an opportunity to form a new connection with someone who could become a significant part of your life. Lean into this energy. You're in a beautiful space to foster relationships that truly matter. Have you ever had someone tell you how much your words meant to them, or how your advice helped them through a difficult moment? That's the impact you're having right now, even if you don't realize it. Your compassion is shining through in everything you do today, making you a source of comfort and strength for the people around you. So, don't shy away from this gift. Use it to create moments of real, authentic joy, not just for yourself but for others too. Building meaningful connections is one of life's greatest treasures, and today you're in the perfect position to do just that. What's one conversation you've been meaning to have, but have been holding back on? Maybe it's time to let someone in, to share a part of yourself that you've kept hidden. Or perhaps it's simply a day to tell someone how much they mean to you. Whatever it is, I encourage you to take that step and see where it leads.